ever thought what is the support system of our body? Ever wondered how we can maintain our body posture? Ever thought what are the structures responsible to help you move? Do you have any idea how to keep our muscles and joints healthy? Hello, Namaste viewers. I am Dr. Nisha and I am going to explain you about our body's support system that is called as musculoskeletal system. Its parts, functions and some tips about how you can keep your musculoskeletal system healthy. Our musculoskeletal system holds us upright, protects our innards, allow us to move our limbs and generally keep us from collapsing into fleshy puddle on the floor. When we are young, it grows with us and easily heal from the playground fractures. We all must have got fractures when we were young, right? When we are old, they tend to weaken, they may break after a fall or even require mechanical replacement sometimes. The upright posture of humans is maintained by the axial skeleton. Perhaps that is the medical terminology that is called as our backbones. This will transmit the weight from the head to the trunk and the upper extremities and down to the lower extremities at the hip joints. Now let me enlighten you with an interesting research finding about human skeleton. As per the study done by Christopher Ruff, PhD, a professor of functional anatomy and evolution at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, modern humans have less dense bone in their joints than earlier human ancestors or other modern species such as chimpanzees. The reason? Can you think? The reason is almost certainly mechanical. A less active lifestyle of us and weaker muscles produce less force across the joint, which will stimulate less bone deposition. If in the future the same technique were used to piece together how people lived in 2022, the scientists would find the characteristic changes in our skeletons that reflect our modern lifestyles. The time we spend on our smartphones appears to be changing the shape of our skulls. David Shah, a health scientist at the University of Sunshine Coast, Australia, studied the spike-like feature. In medical terminology, it is known as external occipital protuberance. It's found at the lower back of the skull. You can even easily palpate that, just above the neck. If you have one, it's likely that you will be able to feel it with your fingers, or if you are bald, it may even be visible from behind. It is that prominent. Together with his colleagues, he analyzed over 1,000 X-rays of skulls from people ranging from 18 to 36 years of age. They measured spikes and noted what each participant's posture was like. The spike explosion is down to modern technology, particularly our recent obsession with the smartphones and tablets. As we hunch over them, we crane our necks and hold our head forward. This is a normal posture in which we use our smartphones and tablet, right? Now this is problematic because the average head weighs around 10 pounds, that is 4.5 kgs, about as much as large watermelon. So beware, a constant usage of mobile, tablets, laptops or computers is changing our posture permanently. So it's high time we start thinking about our musculoskeletal health and posture. Now you must be wondering, what is musculoskeletal system? Your musculoskeletal system includes your bones, cartilage, ligaments, tendons and connective tissues. Your skeleton provides framework for your muscles and other soft tissues. Together they support your body's weight, maintain your posture and help you move. How does the musculoskeletal system work? The nervous system, your body's command center, controls your voluntary muscle movements. Now you all must be wondering, what are these voluntary muscles? Voluntary muscles are the ones which you control intentionally. Some involve large muscle groups to do activities like jumping. Others use smaller movements like pushing a button. Movements happen when the nervous system, that is the command system of our body, brain and nerves, sends a message to activate your skeletal or voluntary muscles. The muscle's fibers contract, means it tense up in response to the message. When the muscles activate or bunches up, it pulls on the tendon. The tendons are the structures which attach muscles to the bones. The tendon pulls the bone, making it move. To relax the muscle, your nervous system sends another message, and this will trigger the muscles to relax or deactivate. What are the parts of musculoskeletal system? The musculoskeletal system works to help you stand, as we discussed, sit, walk, run and move. In short, every activity what we do in our daily life is done by our musculoskeletal system. Adult bodies have 206 bones and more than 600 muscles which are connected by ligaments, tendons and soft tissues. Now let's discuss the parts of the musculoskeletal system. Bones are the most important part of human musculoskeletal system. Bones of all shapes and sizes support our body, protect organs, tissues, store calcium and fat, and even produce blood cells. A bone's hard outside shell surrounds a spongy center. Bones provide structure and form for your body. They work with muscles, tendons, ligaments, and other connective tissues to help you move. Cartilages are also a very important part of your musculoskeletal system. It is a type of connective tissue. Cartilage cushions bones inside your joints, along your spine and in your rib cage. They are generally firm and rubbery. The cartilages protect bones from rubbing against each other, and you also have cartilage in your nose, ears, pelvis and lungs. Joints are also a part of musculoskeletal system. So whenever we think about joints, they are made up of two or more bones. Bones come together to form joints. So some joints have a larger range of motion, such as ball and socket shoulder joint, and other joints like knee allow bones to move back and forth but not rotate. Another important part of our musculoskeletal system is muscle. Now muscles are made up of thousands of stretchy fibers. Your muscles allow you to move, sit upright, stay still, and some muscles help you run, dance and lift. You use some type of muscles even to write your name, fasten a button, talk and even to swallow. Ligaments are also a very important part of our musculoskeletal system. They are made up of tough collagen fibers, and that's why ligaments connect bones and they help stabilize our joints. For example, the most common injury of ligament is the ACL ligament injury, that is anterior cruciate ligament. This type of injury is very common in football players. Another important structure of our musculoskeletal system are tendons. Tendons are the structures which connect muscles to bones. They are made up of fibrous tissues, collagen, and these tendons are tough but not very stretchy like muscles. How can you keep your musculoskeletal system healthy? For that, you have to exercise regularly and be sure to include a combination of weight-bearing exercises and cardiovascular activities. Strengthening your muscles can support your joints and protect them from damage. To maintain bone health and have a healthy skeletal structure, half an hour of weight-bearing and resisted exercises for 4 days a week is recommended. Weight-bearing forces one to walk and function against gravity. For example, walking, hiking, jogging, climbing stairs, playing tennis and dancing. Resisted exercises include, for example, lifting weights, which also helps to strengthen bones and muscles of your body. Get plenty of sleep so your bones and muscles can recover and rebuild. Maintain a healthy weight, because extra pounds put pressure on your bones and joints, and this will cause a range of health problems and musculoskeletal problems. If you carry extra weight, talk to your doctor about healthy weight loss plan. Make healthy food choices, which includes balanced diet of fruits, vegetables, lean protein and milk for stronger bones. You must take an adequate calcium, minerals and regular vitamin D, which are essential for building bone density and bone health post weight bearing exercises. It's a myth that sitting in sunlight alone can meet the vitamin D deficiencies, because the amount of sunlight one can absorb depends upon the melanin. Melanin is a pigment in the body. Melanin blocks the UV lights, which is the important source of vitamin D. That is why sitting under the sun does not suffice and fulfill the body's need for the vitamin D. It is important to regularly check the level of vitamin D, and if the report states low levels, your doctor can prescribe supplements which are to be taken once in a week or in a month depending upon the levels. One need not to have to take the calcium every day. It is often prescribed 4 to 6 weeks and then after a gap of few weeks, again 4 to 6 weeks to maintain the levels. The regular intake of the calcium in the body should be 1000 mg per day for normal people and 1200 mg per day during pregnancy and in lactating mothers. The 100 grams of cheese is sufficient to give 1000 mg of calcium. A glass of milk and a bowl of curd gives 200 mg of calcium to the body. Quit smoking and tobacco because smoking decreases blood flow throughout your body. Your bones, muscles and soft tissues need adequate blood flow to stay healthy. So have a regular checkups and age appropriate health screenings. If you are over 65 years of age, talk to your doctor about getting bone density tests. Now it's time to learn some stretches to relax your muscle at your job place. These stretches are for people who sits whole day. Stretching will refresh you. Even though stretching takes time away from your work, it can actually improve your productivity in the long run. This is because it's good to take small breaks throughout your day in order to revitalize your mind. First stretch what I'm going to show you, it is called as office chair back stretch. Whenever you are sitting on the office chair, reach both hands behind your back and around the office chair. Once you have a good hold, arch your back and move your chest forward. Hold each stretch for 30 seconds and repeat this 5 times. Second stretch is reach for the sky. To stretch your back, interlock both the hands like this above your head like this. Palms facing the ceiling. Sit straight up and then push your palms upward and elongate your spine. You should feel a nice stretch in your back whenever you are doing this. Make sure to keep your shoulders loose and relax. Hold this posture for 10 seconds and repeat this 5 times. Third stretch is hamstring chair stretch. While sitting, straighten your legs and fold your body towards your toes. Make sure to keep your back straight. Hold this posture for 30 seconds and repeat this 3 to 5 times. Don't stretch to the point of extreme discomfort. You especially need to be careful when stretching in the office because you are loosening the cold muscles which are more susceptible to injuring. If you have any questions or suggestions for us, you can write down in the comment section below and we'll try to reply as many as we can. Thank you for watching. If you like today's video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.